the flame. Cowbell screaming through the frame. Bass waves rising from below. Phone ritual begins to flow. Neon mist across the lane. Electric sparks inside the rain. Bassline crawling slow and deep. Awaken bodies from their sleep. Shadow dancers in the glow. Dark vibrations start to grow. Cowbell cutting through the beat. Phonk thunder in the street.
Let the ritual begin tonight. Bass exploding into life. Speakers roaring wild and free. Lost inside the frequency.
Turn it louder, break the chain. Heavy rhythm in the brain. City moving to the tone. Night belongs to Phonk alone. Night belongs to Phonk alone.
About to shine. Flying high, Phonk storm burning through the zone. Neon ritual fully grown.
Shaking from the flow, silent rumble asking more. Low vibrations start to creep, bass awakening from sleep. 808 tearing through the ground, cowbell flashing through the sound. Heavy waves begin to rise, phone thunder to the skies. Broken neon on the wall, echo rhythm in the hall. Bassline moving thick and slow, city pulses start to glow. Shadow figures on the street, bodies moving to the beat. Cowbell sparks inside the tone, power fully grown. Feel the tremor in your chest, beatles must never rest. Speakers burning through the night. Phonk ignite the flashing light. Turn the volume, break control. Let the frequencies take hold. Energy begins to pound, lost inside the sound. Low pressure in the air, dark tension everywhere. Crowd frozen for the blast. Beat up by the crash. Hit away like thunderfall. Cowbell slicing through it all. Phonk racing through the zone. Bass claiming every throne. Bass claiming every throne.
Cold air in the midnight zone. Silent streets made of stone. Low vibration slowly grows. Something heavy from below.
Sub bass feeling like a wave. Cowbell rhythm and behave. Speakers shaking metal ground. Phonk eruption in the sound. Dark reflections in the rain. Neon rivers in the lane. Bassline sliding deep and slow. Heavy pulses start to flow. Concrete breathe deeper with the beat. Thunder run through the street. Cowbell sparks inside the tone. Phonk kingdom takes the throne. Let the bass consume the night. Let the speakers start to fight. Heavy waves begin to rise. Phonk exploding to the skies. Bodies moving to the sound. He's spinning all around. Energy inside the void. Every silence and destroyed. Low rumble through the air. Dark pressure everywhere. Crowd waiting for the strike. Bass about to spike.
808 break through the wall. Cowbell echo through it all. Phonk thunder running fast. Void vibration built to last. 808 go through the wall. Cowbell echo through it all. Phonk thunder running fast. Void vibration built to last.
Visions ignite in the hollow night. Street lamps flicker white. Rubber burns on midnight stone. Something wicked rolling on. 808 flooding through the lane. Cowbell cutting through the brain. Subwoofer shaking every block. Phonk rhythm like a shock. Black tie scream on as the rain. Neon dripping in the rain. Baseline sliding low and wide. CD trembling from the ride. Echo step through parking halls. Distant sirens through the walls. Cowbell pulses sharp and dry. Dark beats multiplying high. Turn it louder, feel the grind. Every sound inside your mind. Bass collapsing through the floor. Phone commanding even more. Not awakened spirits rise. Speaker flames ignite the skies. Metal heartbeat in the street. Chaos dancing with the beat. Rumble growing underneath. Cold vibration in the teeth. Crowd jumping to the tone. Bass claiming every zone. Don't. Rumble growing underneath. Cold vibration in the teeth. Crowd jumping to the tone. Bass claiming every zone. Rumble growing underneath. Cold vibration in the teeth. Crowd jumping to the tone. Soul bass crashing like a wave. Cowbell rhythm misbehave. Phonk alive inside the dark. Speakers leaving burning marks.
Dark mist crawling through the night, low bass wait to strike. Dark mist crawling through the night. Low bass crawling through the night. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, bass like a venom bite. Cowbell ringing sharp and tight. Phonk in the air, feel the danger wake. Heavy 808 make the ground quake. Neon poison in the street glow. Go and start to blow. Baseline creeping through the lane. Phonk rhythm in my brain. Shadow movement through the haze. Street echoes in the maze. Cowbell slicing through the tone. Phonk claiming the throne. Boom, boom, bass like a venom flow. Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom, boom, bass through the danger zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Phonk alive in the underground city, shaking with the sound. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Phonk energy moving fast. Poison clouds across the sky. Street ghosts passing by. Baseline deep like roaring waves. Phonk rhythm that we crave. Cold sparks in the neon air. Dark shadows everywhere. Cowbell calling through the beat. Phonk pulse in the street. Morning light breaks the night. Bass fading with the light. Phonk echo in the silent zone. Venom rhythm overthrown. Boom, 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 bass. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Darkness crawling through the night. No bass waiting to strike. Darkness crawling through the night. No bass waiting to strike. Darkness crawling through the night. No bass waiting to strike. Boom, boom, bass like a venom bite. Cowbell ringing sharp and tight. Phonk in the air, feel the danger wake. Heavy 808 make the ground quake. Neon poison in the street glow. Winds start to blow. Baseline creeping through the lane. Phonk rhythm in my brain. Shadow movement through the haze. Street echoes in the maze. Cowbell slicing through the tone. Phonk claiming the throne. Boom, boom, bass like the venom flow. Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom, boom, bass through the danger zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Phonk alive in the underground city, shaking with the sound. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Phonk energy moving fast. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Phonk energy moving fast. Poison clouds across the sky. Street ghosts passing by. Baseline deep like roaring waves. Phonk rhythm that we crave. Cold sparks in the neon air. Dark shadows everywhere. Cowbell calling through the beat. Phonk pulse in the street. Morning light breaks the night. Bass
the darkness raw. Cowbell ringing like a war. Funk in the air for the shadows wake. Heavy 808 make the city shake. Gold neon lights on empty roads. Midnight hunters in attack mode. Baseline rolling through the street. Funk rhythm under my feet. Shadow moving through the haze. Street echoes in the maze. Cowbell slicing through the tone. Phonk claiming the throne. Boom, 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 boom. Bass let the apex rise. Free and funk under dark skies. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom, boom, bass through the hunter zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Funk energy moving fast.
Midnight wind across the sky. Street goes passing by. Baseline deep like roaring waves. Funk rhythm that we crave. Neon sparks in purple air. Dark shadows everywhere.
Cowbell calling through the beat. Funk pulse in the street.
Morning glow across the lane. Bass fading once again. Funk echoes in the silent town. Last vibration going down. Last vibration going down. Last vibration going down. Last vibration going down.
Fire glow in the midnight sky. Bass rising from the underground.
Boom, boom, bass like a burning flame. Cowbell ringing, call my name. Funk in the air, make the darkness shake. Heavy 808, make the whole world wake. Red sparks falling through the night. Shadow dancing in the light. Bassline deep like lava flow. Funk rhythm burning slow. Street echoes in crimson haze. Lost souls trapped in the blaze. Cowbell slicing through the tone. Funk claiming the throne. Boom, boom, bass through the inferno. Velvety and funk in the midnight flow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom, boom, bass through the fire zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Funk energy moving fast. Flames rising through purple air. Dark spirits everywhere. Bassline deep like roaring waves. Funk rhythm that we crave. Ash falling on silent streets. Lost hearts follow the beat. Cowbell calling through the night. Funk burning bright.
Fire fades into the dawn. Bass vibration carries on. Funk echoes in the silent town. Last flame slowly going down.
Boom, boom, bass. Lights, 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 lights out across the town. Deep bass under the ground. Lights out across the town. Deep bass under the ground. Boom, boom, bass, break the silence loud. Cowbell ringing through the crowd. Funk in the air, make the darkness wake. Heavy 808, make the whole world shake. Neon fade into the night. Cold wind under broken light. Bassline creeping through the street. Funk rhythm under my feet. Shadow figures moving slow. Street echoes start to grow. Cowbell slicing through the tone. Funk claiming the throne. Boom, boom, through the blackout flow. Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass through the night. Like boom, boom, bass through the shadow zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Funk energy moving fast. Purple haze across the sky. Street ghosts passing by. Bassline deep like roaring waves. Funk rhythm that we crave. Neon sparks and fading there. Dark shadows everywhere. Cowbell calling through the beat. Funk pulse in the street.
Morning glow beyond the gray. Bass slowly fades away.
Funk echo the silent town. Last vibration going down.
Digital lights in the haze. Cold screens start to blaze. Neon signals in the sky. Night system coming alive.
808, bloody circuits now. Cowbell slicing sharp and loud. Heavy pulses start to climb. Rhythm out of time. From reflections on the street, electric thunder in the beat. Bassline moving thick and low. Dark vibrations start to grow. Laser colors cut the air. Broken signals everywhere. Cowbell ringing through the zone. Funk empire
forming underground. Pressure growing in the sound. Crowd frozen for a breath, waiting for a bass.
808 like thunder rain, cowbell carving through the brain, phone storm racing through the night, cyber chaos full of light. 808 like thunder rain, cowbell carving through the brain, phone storm racing through the night, cyber chaos full of light.
Stars fade in the midnight sky. Low bass rising from the void.
Boom, boom, bass like a cosmic quake. Cowbell ringing, make the darkness wake. Funk in the air through the astral zone. Heavy 808, claim the throne. Galactic lights and purple haze, lost souls drifting in the maze. Bassline deep like endless space. Funk rhythm we embrace, going moving through the night. Neon shadows out of sight, cowbells slicing through the dome. Funk claiming the throne.
Boom, boom, bass through the astral flow. Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night.
Boom, boom, bass through the shadow zone. Oh, cowbell carving every tone. Oh, funk alive in the underground. Oh, universe shaking with the sound. Oh, boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Cowbell let the juke space. Oh, boom, boom, bass. Oh, boom, boom, bass. Oh, rhythm in the move, let that face. Starlight fading through the haze, dark waves moving through the maze. Bassline deep like roaring tides. Funk rhythm never hides. Shadow figures in the sky, echoes drifting, passing by. Cowbell calling through the beat. Funk pulse in the street.
Dawn appears beyond the gray. Slowly fades away. Funk echoes in the silent air. Astral rhythm everywhere. Dark night rising, da 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 da.
Dark night rising, bass in the shadows.
Dark night rising, bass in the shadows.
Boom boom bass to the demon wake. Funk in the dark make the whole world shake. Cowbell liquor in the empty street. Heavy 808 with the haunted beat. Black sky burning with the neon flame. CD whispers calling my name. Funk vibration under my feet. Every step with a demon beat. Smoke driven through the purple light. Lost souls dancing in the night. Bassline deep like a thunderstorm. Funk energy taking form. Boom boom bass for the dark ignite. Brazilian funk in the neon night. Cowbell screaming the urban zone. Funk demons claiming the throne. Boom boom bass shaking every wall. Shadow kings as they're in the car. 808 fire in the underground. Funk waving the city round. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Cowbell running through the dark space. Boom boom bass, boom boom bass. Funk energy moving fast. Neon ghosts in the alley glow. Heavy bass when the speakers blow. Funk rhythm in every vein. Electric power in the brain. Midnight pulse through the silent town. Every beat making walls fall down. Cowbell ringing like a war cry. Funk rising to the sky. Night fades slowly with the bass decay. Echo drifting far away. Funk spirit in the empty air. Dark rhythm everywhere.
neon light, go and whisper in the night. It's like crawling through the lane, folk rhythm in my brain. Street life like on broken stone. Midnight kings claim the throne. Cowbell slicing through the beat, phone fire in the street. Boom boom bass, feel the ghosty flow. Brazilian folk get a midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder roar. Heavy bass, shake the flow. Bass through the shadow zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Phonk alive in the underground. City breathing through the sound. Boom boom bass, cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, phonk energy moving fast. Boom boom bass, cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, phonk energy moving fast. Bullet in the alleyway, neon lights begin to sway. Baseline deep like a dormant sea. Phonk spirit running free. Shadow riders in the night parade. Every step a sound grenade. Cowbell calling through the air. Phonk power everywhere. Morning slowly break the night. Bass fading with the light. Phonk echoes down the street. Last pose on the beat.
Engines whisper in the dark, bass waiting to ignite.
Boom boom bass make the asphalt cry. Cowbell ringing under black sky. Phonk in the air, feel the night awake. Heavy 808 weight, make the whole street shake. Headlights cutting through the haze. Midnight races in the maze. Baseline deep like thunder roll. Phonk rhythm take control. Tires screaming on the lane. Neon light blur in the rain. Cowbell slicing through the beat. Phonk fire in the street.
Boom boom bass in the drift flow. Brazilian phonk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom boom bass in the racing zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Phonk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound.
Boom boom bass, boom 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 bass bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, boom 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 bass bass. Phonk energy moving fast, 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 fast.
Smoke trails rising, neon light. Shadow racers burn the night. Baseline deep like roaring waves. Phonk rhythm that we crave. Street goes racing side by side. Engines scream on the ride. Cowbell calling through the beat. Phonk posts in the street.
Morning glow on empty road. Bass fading slow and low. Phonk echoes through the lane till the night returns again. Turns again.
Deep beneath the city lines, echo drums through metal minds. Cold air moving slow and thick, hidden rhythm starts to kick. 808 shaking iron rails, cowbell ringing through the trails. Heavy bass inside the cave, rhythm misbehave. Footsteps on the concrete floor, sub bass rumble wanting more. Neon wires flicker bright, echo bouncing left and right. Shadows dancing on the wall, metal heartbeat through the hall. Cowbell sparks inside the tone, funk claiming every zone. Feel the ground begin to move, let the bass consume the groove. Heavy thunder through the cave, funk energy we crave. Turn it louder, break the chain. Bass exploding through the brain. Underground the speakers pound, lost inside the sound. Slow vibrations rising near, dark pressure in the ear. Crowd silent for a beat, waiting for the heat. 808 like iron storm, cowbell rhythm fully formed. Funk explosion underground, endless thunder in the sound.
bass calling from the night.
Boom boom bass make the night ignite. Cowbell ringing in crimson light. Funk in the air, feel the darkness wake. Heavy 808 make the whole ground shake. Blood moon shining over the town. Silent streets with a haunted sound. Bassline creeping through the air. Funk energy everywhere. Cold wind blowing through the lane. Neon dripping like red rain. Cowbell slicing through the beat. Funk fire in the street. Boom boom bass on the blood moon glow. Brazilian funk in the midnight flow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom boom bass to the shadow zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom boom bass. 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 Crimson sky above the haze. Streetlights fading in the maze. Bassline deep like roaring waves. Funk rhythm that we crave. Shadow figures past the street. Lost souls dancing to the beat. Cowbell calling through the air. Funk power everywhere.
Moonlight fading into gray. Bass slowly drifts away. Funk echoes through the silent night, waiting for the next of red moon rising in the sky. Low bass calling from the night.
Still shadows in the night. Low bass starting to rise. Boom boom bass in the metal street. Cowbell ringing with a heavy beat. Funk in the air make the darkness wake. Heavy 808 make the city shake. Cold neon lights on iron walls. Midnight echo slowly calls. Bassline moving through the lane. Funk rhythm in my brain. Engines roaring distance on street. Kings claiming the throne. Cowbell slicing through the sound. Funk vibration all around. Boom boom bass to the steel night flow. Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom boom bass to the shadow zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City breathing through the sound. Boom boom bass. Boom boom bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass. Boom boom bass. Funk energy moving fast. Smoke rising in the purple haze. Street lights blur in the maze. Bassline deep like a rolling wave. Funk rhythm that we crave. Shadow figures pass me by. Neon sparks against the sky. Cowbell calling through the beat. Funk fire in the street. Morning glow on silent steel. Bass fading but still feels real. Funk echoes down the empty lane. Waiting for the night again. Deep silence in the void, low bass slowly rising. Boom boom bass tear the night apart. Cowbell ringing like a warning star. Funk in the air, feel the darkness wake. Heavy 808 make the whole ground shake. Black horizon with no light, cold running through the night. Bassline crawling through the air, funk power everywhere. Neon sparks in endless space, lost shadows with no face. Cowbell slicing through the tone, funk claiming the throne. Boom boom bass in the void flow. Brazil funk in midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom boom bass through the shadow zone. Cowbell Dark energy moving fast. Dark winning through the haze. Silent streets like a maze. Baseline deep like a rolling wave. Phonk rhythm that we crave. Shadows dancing in the night. Neon sparks fading light. Cowbell calling through the beat. Phonk fire in the street. Dawn appears beyond the gray. Bass slowly fades away. Phonk echoes in the silent air. For rhythm everywhere. Neon sparks in the sky. Bass rising from the night.
Boom boom bass like a war drum sound. Cowbell ringing, shaking the ground. Phonk in the air, feel the city awake. Heavy 808, make the skyline shake. Electric lights on a broken road. Midnight warriors in attack mode. Bassline burning through the air. Phonk power everywhere. Neon lasers cut the haze. Street shadows in the maze. Cowbell slicing through the beat. Phonk fire in the street. Boom boom bass at the neon roar. Brazilian phonk like a thunder war. Speakers loud, make the night ignite. Heavy bass, rule the fight. Boom boom bass to the cyber zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Phonk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom 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 bass. Boom 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 bass. Boom 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 bass. Boom 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 bass. Boom boom bass. Boom boom bass. Purple smoke in the midnight air. Street rebels everywhere. Bassline deep like a raging wave. Phonk rhythm that we crave. Electric sky above the town. Shadow kings never back down. Cowbell calling through the beat. Phonk pulse in the street.
Morning glow beyond the haze. Bass fading through the maze. Phonk echoes in the silent zone. Waiting to claim the throne.
Phonk took a claim the throne.
Cold night under city still. Low vibration through the ground. Something heavy coming round. Round. Deep bass sliding through the block. Cowbell ticking like a clock. Subwoofers begin to roar. Phone knocking at the door. Headlights cutting through the rain. Tires screaming in the lane. Bassline rolling thick and wide. Dark rhythm in the ride. Neon smoke above the street. Broken echoes of the beat. Cowbell slicing sharp and quick. Phone pulse electric.
Feel the ground begin to move. Let the speakers break the groove. Bass attacking left and right. City shaking through the night. Turn it louder, break the zone. Heavy sound inside the bone. Phonk alive and running wild. Midnight engine uncontrolled.
Silence hanging for a breath. Low rumble under death. Crowd waiting for the strike. Bass about to spike.
808 like thunderfall. Cowbell cutting through it all. Phone storms across the land. Speakers shaking every stand. Speakers shaking every stand.
Keys turn, engines breathe.
Neon sparks in the sky, bass rising from the night.
Boom boom bass like a war drum sound. Cowbell ringing, shaking the ground. Phonk in the air, feel the city awake. Heavy 808, make the skyline shake.
Electric lights on a broken road, midnight wars in attack mode. Bassline burning through the air, phone power everywhere. Neon lasers cut the haze, street shadows in the maze. Cowbell slicing through the beat, phone fire in the street. Boom, boom, bass, let the neon roar. Brazilian funk like a thunder war. Speakers loud, make the night ignite. Heavy bass, rule the fight. Boom, boom, bass through the cyber zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Yeah, boom, bass. Purple smoke in the midnight air, street rebels everywhere. Bassline deep like a raging wave, phone rhythm that we crave. Electric sky above the town, shadow kings never back down. Cowbell calling through the beat, phone pulse in the street.
Morning glow beyond the haze, space fading through the maze. Phonk echoes in the silent zone, waiting to claim the throne.
Give me night in the favela bass, knocking through the night. Boom, 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 bass, 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 bass. Yeah. They night in the favela, bass, 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 knocking through the night. Boom, bass, federal shake, funk in the air, the whole block wait, drift in the dark, spots in the street. Away hit, make your heart skip beat. Riding slow through the neon haze, city lights burning through the maze. Cowbell ringing like a warning sign. Funk in my blood, yeah, the night is mine. Shadow move when the big song growl. Engine scream like a midnight howl. Tie side on the empty lane. The funk rhythm inside my brain. Boom, 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 bass, boom, bass. Feel it in your chest. Brazilian funk for the world to test. Midnight trips with the speakers loud. Bass hit hard, make the ghost on proud. Boom, 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 bass. Feel the city breathe. Smoke in the air while the tires scream. Cowbell rhythm cut in the night. Funk take over to the sunrise light. Boom, 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 boom. Cowbell echo through the night space. Boom, 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 boom. For wouldn't he been that city these days? Black sky door with a neon flame. Street kings whisper my phantom lane. Phone so loud, make the pavement shake. Every step like a small earthquake. Ghost ride rolling through the smoke. Memphis chanting the rhythm choke. Bass so heavy the speakers cry. Phone wave rising to the sky. Boom, 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 bass. Feel it in your chest. Brazilian phone put the world to test. Midnight kill for the speakers loud. Bass hit hard, make the ghost turn proud. Boom, 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 bass. Feel the city breathe. Smoke in the air while the tires scream. Cowbell rhythm good in the night. Phone take over to the sunrise light.
Thunder far across the sky, low bass starting to rise.
Boom, boom, bass like a lightning strike. Cowbell ringing in the night. Funk in the air, feel the storm awake. Heavy air to weight, make the whole ground shake. Street lights glowing, falling rain. Cold wind whisper my name. Bassline deep like thunder sound. Funk vibration all around. Neon flashes through the haze. Lost shadows in the maze. Cowbell slicing through the tone. Funk claiming the throne. Boom, boom, bass through the storm flow. Brazilian funk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom, boom, bass through the lightning zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Funk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Funk energy moving fast. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom, boom, bass. Boom, boom, bass. Funk energy moving
fast. Lightning cracks across the sky. Street ghosts passing by. Bassline deep like roaring waves. Funk rhythm that we crave. Rain falling on empty street. Dark hearts follow the beat. Cowbell calling through the air. Funk power everywhere.
Storm fades slowly into dawn. Bass vibration carries on. Phonk echoes through the silent town. Last thunder dubbing down.
Boom, boom, bass made the asphalt cry. Cowbell ringing through the night sky. Funk in the air like a phantom call. Have an 808 shaking every wall. Street lights glow on the empty road. Shadow races in attack mode. Bassline deep like a thunder wave. Funk rhythm that we crave. Smoke drifting through neon light. Ghosts racing through the night. Cowbell cutting through the beat. Funk fire in the street. Boom, boom, bass to the phantom ride. Brazilian funk on the dark side. Speakers loud like a storm unleashed. Heavy bass from the underground beast. Boom, boom, bass through the rebel lane. Cowbell ringing through the rain. Funk alive in the midnight sound. City shaking all around. Boom, boom, bass, cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom, boom, bass, funk energy moving fast. Purple haze in a silent town. Midnight kings never backing down. Bassline rolling like thunder strike. Funk power in the night. Shadow drifting through the neon maze. Lost souls trapped in the haze. Cowbell calling through the storm. Funk energy taking form. Morning light break the night apart. Bass still beating like a heart. Funk echo on the empty street. Last vibration of the beat.
Oh, midnight air, engines waking in the dark. Oh, midnight air, engines waking in the dark. Oh, midnight air, engines waking in the dark.
Boom, boom, bass made the asphalt cry. Cowbell ringing through the night sky. Funk in the air like a phantom call. Heavy 808 shaking every wall. Street lights glow on the empty road. Shadow races in attack mode. Bassline deep like a thunder wave. Funk rhythm that we crave. Smoke drifting through neon light. Ghost engines racing through the night. Cowbell cutting through the beat. Funk fire in the street. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, bass for the phantom ride. Brazilian funk on the dark side. Speakers loud like a storm unleashed. Heavy bass from the underground beast. Boom, boom, bass through the rebel lane. Cowbell ringing through the rain. Funk alive in the midnight sound. City shaking all around.
Boom, 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 bass, cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom, boom, bass, focus and chase. Boom, bass, cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom, 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 boom.
Purple haze in the silent town. Midnight kings never backing down. Bassline rolling like thunder strike. Funk power in the night. Shadow drifting through the neon maze. Lost souls trapped in the haze. Cowbell calling through the storm. Funk energy taking form. Morning light break the night apart. Bass still beating like a heart. Funk echo on the empty street. Last vibration of the beat.
Darkest street, silence. Bass in the distance. Boom, 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 boom. Bass shaking the ground. Cowbell liquor with a haunted sound. Funk in the air, every night don't wake. Had the inner white make the whole block shake. Shadow moving through the alley light. Cold wind blowing in the night. Bassline crawling through the street. Funk rhythm under my feet. Neon flicker on the broken wall. Sadie whisper, hear the call. Cowbell ringing like a signal fire. Funk grab the higher
start to blow. Phonk, spirit in the air tonight. Baseline burning bright. Shadow kings in the midnight zone. 808 become the throne. Cowbell calling through the storm. Phone power taking form. Night fading with the final tone. Bass still deep like Rolling Stone. Phonk echo in the silent street. Last heartbeat of the beat.
Keys turn, engines breathe, cold night under city steel. Low vibration through the ground, something heavy coming round.
Keys turn, engines breathe, cold night under city steel. Low vibration through the ground, something heavy coming round. Deep bass sliding through the block, cowbell ticking like a clock. Subwoofers begin to roar, Phonk knocking at the door. Headlights cutting through the rain, tires screaming in the lane. Bassline rolling thick and wide, dark rhythm in the ride. Neon smoke above the street, broken echoes of the beat. Cowbell slicing sharp and quick, Phonk pulse electric.
Feel the ground begin to move, let the speakers break the groove. Bass attacking left and right, city shaking through the night. Turning louder, break the zone, every sound inside the bone. Phonk alive and running wild, midnight engine uncontrolled.
Silence hanging for a breath, low rumble under death. Crowd waiting for the strike, bass about to spoon. 808 like thunderfall, cowbell cutting through it all. Phonk storms across the land, speakers shaking every stand. Speakers shaking every stand. Speakers shaking every stand.
Dust drifting in the air, silent pressure everywhere. Deep vibrations start to form before the bass storm. 808 tearing through the night, cowbell flashing left and right. Sub-bass shaking every zone, Phonk claiming the throne. Neon shadows on the wall, echo pulses through the hall. Bassline rolling thick and wide, dark rhythm in the ride. Streetlights flicker red and gold till electric stories left untold. Cowbell cutting through the beat, Phonk thunder in the street.
Feel the bass dominion rise, heavy waves invade the sky. Speakers roaring loud and wild, Phonk chaos amplified. Turning louder, break the chain, deep vibration in the brain. City spinning with the sound, like forever bass bound.
Low waves climbing slow, sub-pressure starts to grow. Crowd silent for a breath, waiting for the blast.
808 crashing like a storm, cowbell rhythm fully formed. Phonk thunder through the night, bass the power in the light. La 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 la.
Dark streets buzzing low, city pulse begins to glow. Engines whisper in the haze, night preparing for the phase. 808 tearing through the floor, cowbell knocking like a war. Sub-bass rolling thick and deep, wake the city from its sleep. Concrete echoes under feet, rhythm crawling through the street. Neon sparks across the lane, bassline running through the brain. Heavy air, electric heat, bodies moving to the beat. Cowbell cutting sharp and dry, Phonk vibrations multiply.
Turn it loud and feel the surge. Let the speakers start to purge. Bass exploding through the zone. Sound vibrating through the bone. Not allowed with thunder sound. Every pump begins to pound. Phonk energy running free. City lost in frequency.
Slow rumble rising rising high, low waves multiply. Crowd waiting for the blast, beat about to crash.
808 like thunder rain, cowbell slicing through the brain. Phonk alive and burning fast, midnight chaos built to last.
Bass starts to rise, boom boom bass break the city calm. Cowbell ringing like an alarm. Phonk in the air, feel the tension grow heavy. 808 make the streets explode. Neon lights on crack concrete, dark rhythm under my feet. Bassline moving through the night, Phonk energy burning bright. Engines roaring distant lanes, going running through the rain. Cowbell slicing through the sound, Phonk vibration all around. Boom boom bass in the chaos flow, Brazilian Phonk in the midnight glow. Speakers loud like thunder strike, heavy bass rule the night. To the rebel zone, cowbell carving every tone. Phonk alive in the underground, city breathing through the sound. Boom boom bass, cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, Phonk energy moving fast. Boom boom bass, cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass, Phonk energy moving fast. Shadow figures cross the street, lost souls moving to the beat. Bassline deep like rolling waves, Phonk rhythm that we crave. Neon haze fills the sky, midnight echoes passing by. Cowbell calling through the beat, Phonk fire in the street. Phonk echoes in the silent town. Last vibration going down.
Silent city, under dark skies. Low bass, starting to rise.
Boom boom bass make the night explode. Cowbell ringing on the rebel road. Phonk in the air, feel the darkness wake. Heavy 808 make the whole block shake. Neon lights on empty streets, going dancing with the beat. Bassline moving through the lane. Phonk rhythm in my brain. Shadow figures passing fast. Street echoes from the past. Cowbell slicing through the sound. Phonk vibration all around. Boom boom bass let the night ignite. Brazilian Phonk in the flashing light. Speakers loud like thunder strike. Heavy bass rule the night. Boom boom bass through the rebel zone. Cowbell carving every tone. Phonk alive in the underground. City shaking with the sound. Boom boom bass. Cowbell echo in the dark space. Boom boom bass. Phonk original moving fast. Street fog rising in neon glow. Shadow riders moving slow. Bassline deep like rolling waves. Phonk rhythm that we crave. Midnight wind across the sky. Lost echoes passing by. Cowbell calling through the beat. Phonk pulse in the street.
Morning light across the town, bass slowly fading down. Phonk echoes through the silent air, night rhythm everywhere.
Dark night rising, beast in the shadows.
Boom boom bass, feel the demon wake. Phonk in the dark, make the whole world shake. Cowbell echo in the empty street. Heavy 808 with the haunted beat.
Like sky burning with the neon flame. City whispers calling my name. Phonk vibration under my feet. Every step with a demon beat. Smoke drifting through the purple light. Lost souls dancing in the night. Bassline deep like a thunderstorm. Phonk energy taking form. Boom boom bass, feel the dark ignite. Brazilian Phonk in the neon night. Cowbell screaming the urban zone. Phonk demons claiming the throne. Boom boom bass shaking every wall. Shattered old kings answering the call. 805 right under the ground. Phonk way making the city pound. Boom boom bass, boom 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 bass, boom. Cowbell running through the dark space. Boom 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 bass, boom 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 bass. Moving Phonk energy moving fast. Neon ghosts in the alley glow. Heavy bass when the speakers blow. Phonk rhythm in every vein. Electric power in the brain. Midnight pulse through the silent town. Every beat making walls fall down. Cowbell ringing like a war cry. Phonk rising to the sky.
Night fades slowly with the bass decay. Echo drifting far away.
from everywhere.